Hey, so right now you are watching a video about parallel universe and probably deep in your heart I know you want to create one or probably visit one. Is not it? Well, doubtful. As doubtful as you have created a parallel world just by clicking on this video. Just by deciding whether to click on this video or not, you have separated two world lines one from another. Well, before things get too complex as it was always been for this topic, let's start from the basic, like what actually is a parallel universe. Well, it is as simple as parallel lines drawn in your geometry book. Yup, it is nothing but lines drawn side by side. But unlike parallel lines drawn in two dimensions, which we usually draw in geometry in a piece of paper, parallel worlds could be everything but two-dimensional. Remember, we have discussed about the arrow of time in our previous video, which goes from past to present to future. Parallel world lines also goes forward in time in a parallel line, just like our geometry. The only difference between these two is in geometry it travels in length and width, where in case of parallel universe these lines travels forward in time. This is also a reason why time is called fourth dimension. But is it really? Doubtful. Now, before we proceed further into the behind science or hypothesis of parallel universe, let us discuss about this amazing phenomena once and for all. Well, for this video of course.
I believe this is the only universe. There's not just one universe. There's a multiverse.
Despite the concept of parallel universe seems entirely science fictional, which of course it is, but now in 2021 it is not imprisoned inside the science fiction books and screen shows. Rather, it is becoming a science reality with each passing days. Many scientists have already devoted their science career to prove the existence of parallel universe, and this also happened in many cases. According to quantum physics, it is possible for a particle to exist in two different places at the same time. And this could be a clue that we have parallel universes. Back in 2012, two quantum physicists Dr. Harold and Dr. Wheneland received a Nobel Prize for doing this experiment. Now, before entering into the quantum part, let us classify parallel universe. There might be two kinds of parallel universes. One is connected worlds and second is disconnected worlds. Connected worlds are those worlds which are kinda similar with our world. Similarities can vary from 5% to 90%. And disconnected worlds are those worlds which have absolutely no similarities with our world line. Even the laws of physics can be different there, as the multiverse theories say. Now come to the connected parallel worlds. There are mainly 5 types of parallel worlds, from type 1 to type 5. In type 1 parallel world, things would not be much different. Most of the things will be same with our world except time. Means right now in this world you are watching this video, then in another parallel world you have already watched it, and probably in some other world you don't know about this video or channel at all. Yeah, you can just visit that world line and meet your past or future self, and it will be like time travel. However, on type 2 parallel world you will be able to find difference ranging from 1% to 15%. And just like that, on type 3 world line the difference would be 40 to 50%, means it might be half different than our world. On type 4 parallel universe things will be 90 to 100% different than our world. And type 5 world will be a universe of possibilities, means every possibility you could think of about your life, our science, history, geography, astronomical phenomena can be a reality there. Now if we talk about disconnected parallel worlds, which we can't talk much, obviously because we absolutely know nothing about them, and as they are completely dissimilar than our world, it is also obvious that we could not get any glimpse of those worlds, not even with parallel universe glitch. While talking about parallel universe glitch, it is like accidentally getting transferred to another world line or having some glimpses like deja vu. There are actually several cases of peculiar incidents where people claim that they probably have seen a type 1 or type 2 parallel world. The Man from Todd is a very popular example for this one. In 1954, a man arrived at Tokyo airport with a passport issued by a country named Todd, which doesn't exist in our world line. Experts said that he had mistakenly came from a type 3 parallel universe. Well, I cannot explain how this glitches happens in real life, as the hypothesis of parallel universe itself is very much complex. But maybe quantum physics can make it little bit easier for us to understand. Remember that famous Schrodinger's cat's experiment? How cat can be alive and dead at the same time? It is actually a reality for subatomic particles to remain in two possible states or places simultaneously. It is like they are connected with one another in some kind of way. And as in the elementary level, we are made of these particles, we are no different than them. We are connected with our parallel selves. Also, whenever we decide to do something and we make a choice, picking up one from other alternatives can make this parallel phenomena possible. Okay, let's make it simpler to understand. Imagine you visit a restaurant and order a random dish amongst 4 of the dishes. You have no faintest idea which food it will be until you open the dish. Now in this scenario, before you are unraveling the dish, it will be in a superpositional state. Means all the 4 types of possible foods will be present there simultaneously. And the moment you uncover your plate, one of the 4 dishes will be selected in this universe. And on another parallel universe, well, a different food amongst the 4 will be selected. I know it sounds completely imbecilic, but it is what happens in quantum realm. So, moral of the story is, your every possibility in this world could be a reality in another parallel world. Well, even after this long conversation, parallel universe and all these stuffs will feel merely a science fiction or fairy tale to you. And why not? It is already that much mind-bending to everyone, even within the science fiction shows. Anime like Steins Gate executed that world-line shifting hypothesis in their story with utmost care, and the famous German web series Dark has also blended superposition state and parallel world hypothesis in their story, and obviously both of these shows are unbelievably good. But as I mentioned earlier, these concepts are not just limited within science fiction. According to many scientists, parallel universe must exist, because the atomic structures and combination of matters with molecules is mathematically limited. I mean, look at the sugar cubes, it all looks kinda same. Not only that, even in nature you could easily find stones which looks kinda same and exactly same. So why does this happens in the first place? Because the molecular structures in these stones or sugar cubes is very similar. And just like that, in the universe there would be another you, or a twin exactly like you. Not just looks like you, his or her perspectives of life, mental dimensions, thinkings, all will be exactly alike you. But yeah, their experiences and standing of their life could be different on type 1 or type 2 parallel universe. And why is that? Well, we have discussed that already. The possibilities of your life in this universe is the ultimate cause. I wonder what my parallel self is doing right now. And what about your parallel self? Did they subscribe to this channel? Well, we don't know for sure, but you can do that pretty easily. Yeah, obviously if you like this one. And in that case, drop a thumbs up too. We'll see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself, and as always, thanks for watching.